Hello everybody, welcome to Shogi Ramen TV. いらっしゃいませ。Let's enjoy Shogi with me. I have almost finished reading the Kihus of the 2023. So about 483 games are inputted now. And today I want to talk about the most popular strategy about Bishop Exchange. About Bishop Exchange, in Japanese, 角換わり. There are 112 games in the Kihus, and I have analyzed all of the Bishop Exchange Kihus. About Bishop Exchange, there are big options related to the silver position. This picture is the Koshikake Gin case. This both silver is this position, and the other option is this one. This one is called Hayakuri Gin, and both silver position is same. And also the other option is a combination or other variations. Before detailed explanation, let's see this table. This table shows the winning rate of the Bishop Exchange. So you can see the Sente is a bit better than Gote from this data. So I think this is the biggest reason why Bishop Exchange is most popular now. Okay, so then let's talk about Koshikake Gin case, this one. This one is most popular cases in the Bishop Exchange. So the 83 games are here. And also there are many options from here. And I will explain more details about the popular cases. So how to attack from here, or about the position of the king, and also about the edge, left side edge. About king position, there are many options also, and I found the interesting point. And from the Sente point of view, the king position is the 8-8. This position is the best position from the data, and next is the 7-9 and the 6-8 position. So from Sente point of view, moving the king to the 8-8 is the good way. But from the Gote king point of view, the 2-2 position is not good, and the 4-2 or 3-1 position is the best position for the Gote. So this is a very interesting point. Okay, so then let's see how to attack from the basic position, and let's see the Kifu. There are many small options and steps of how to create the castle and attack position, but I don't explain in this video. So now this is the basic position, and from here, moving the king, and Gote need to wait as a 4-2 position, like this. And also Sente has the best position of the king, so now is the timing to attack. And just jumping the knight is the interesting way from this position. And also silver move to the back this position. And of course there is options of the silver here, and this is defensive way for the Gote, but the Sente can exchange the pawn easily. And about the silver case, benefit of this case is the Gote can kill the knight later. So Sente has to attack from here. So like this. And also Gote can kill the knight. So for example, in this case, Gote succeeded to get the knight, but the Gote lost the pawns, 2 pawns. So from the game point of view, this is even or a bit better for the Sente, because the Gote has to take care about this base of the pawns. These pawns can attack to the king easily in the future. And before jumping knight, pushing pawn looks nice because the take and jumping knight, and after that Sente can drop the pawn here, but in this case silver can move here, and the Sente can exchange the pawn like this. And let's see this position. Sente succeeds to get a pawn, but he cannot. He can drop the pawn, but there's no pieces here. So after that, Gote can kill the knight, and Sente cannot exchange the knight of the opponent's knight. So this position is better for Gote. So the pushing pawn before the knight is not good in this case. So, but in the past, always the pushing pawn was the first move. But after the AI analysis, just jumping the knight is the good move. And there's another option. So just pushing the pawn. If you take this pawn, Sente can take this pawn and take by king and drop the pawn. So the Sente can take this knight by the sacrifice of the knight. So after getting the knight, Gote's king position is very bad position. So this is one of the interesting way from the Sente. Let's see this position. This is the interesting options for the Sente. Let's see the details. The pawn position. This position is the interesting point. So normally the pawn is here 2-5, but in this case pawn is 2-6. So the benefit of this pawn position, knight can jump to the right side. Let's see the example. Pushing pawn, and pushing pawn, and jumping knight. So this is the interesting way used by using the knight like this. So normally knight can only jump to the left side, but in this case knight can attack to the edge position like this. So this keep the pawn. This pawn here is the interesting option for the Sente. I have explained the options for Sente, so let's see the options for Gote about edge pawn. So from here, Sente push the pawn, edge pawn, and also Gote can push back the pawn, but in this case, the Gote ignores the pushing edge pawn left side. So this is the interesting way for Gote. And Sente push the edge pawn. So this edge pawn is the benefit for the Sente's castle, but in other hand, Gote can attack from the Gote. So jumping the knight and pushing pawn. So losing the edge positions of the pawn is a bad point for the Gote, but the Gote can attack even if it's Gote. So the ignoring the edge pawn is one of the interesting way for the Gotes. Let's see another options for the Gote. So from here, moving the gold here and king here. This is called Migi Gyoku. So this is also one of the interesting way for Gote. So basically, Sente's attack will start from the right side. So for the Gote, left side will be the safe position. So this kind of the king position is also sometimes very useful. The castle itself is not so strong, so it's a risky way. But if you have a confidence in ending game, so you can enjoy this Migi Gyoku style. Okay, so then let's see another variations of the bishop exchange. This is Hayakuri Gin Cases. Hayakuri Gin versus Hayakuri Gin. This is also one of the popular way, but not so many games in the professional games. So let's see this position, and about the king position, it's very interesting. The initial position, this position is the best position for Sente, and for the Gote wants to move the king, but the Sente can start from this kind of the position, so the Gote has no chance to move the king, so the Gote has to play as the initial position also. So in the Hayakuri Gin games, how quick to start attack is the most important. So the king position is not so important, and probably this position is the best position because the Sente can attack from the right side, and also Gote can attack from the left side. So the initial position would be the best, safest position. Okay, then let's see the example of the Hayakuri Gin games. From here, pushing pawn is an interesting way. So instead of this pushing pawn, if Sente can attack like this, take, and at this moment, pushing pawn is a nice counter from the Gote. If take by pawn, and dropping the pawn here, and if take, and the rook can take, and this rook can attack to the silver and attack to the knight. So this is the failure for Sente. And about this pawn, taking by silver looks nice way, but the Gote can drop the bishop here and attack to the lance and rook. So let's back to this position, and pushing pawn is an interesting way. So if the Gote move the king like this, pushing pawn and take pawn, and pushing pawn from the Gote, and in this position, Sente can take by silver because this pawn can block the bishop line. So the Gote cannot drop the bishop here. So this pushing pawn is the interesting way before the attack in this position. So after pushing this pawn, if the Gote move the king, then Sente can attack. But in this position, of course, Gote can attack from Gote side and take, and pushing pawn looks nice. But in this case, if the dropping pawn, Gote can drop the pawn here, and silver move here, and silver Gote can take a pawn like this, and pushing pawn and dropping the pawn. So the Sente lose this pawn, so this is not so good for Sente. So against this silver attack, the dropping the pawn is the way. And also, Gote move the like this. It's a bogging style. Take, and in this position, dropping the bishop here is interesting way. If the take silver like this, Sente can drop in the pawn and escape the rook and take the silver here. So the against this bishop, moving the rook is the interesting way, and then take the silver and take by rook, and moving the gold is very interesting way. So bishop is protecting this knight, so rook cannot move forward, so he has to move back and dropping the silver to continue attack. So, and also Gote drop the silver here. So this kind of the very intense game. This is the Hayakuri Gin games. So this is very interesting but risky strategies. And there is another variations in the bishop exchange like this. This is the combination of the Hayakuri versus the Koshikake Gin. So this kind of the variations. The other case is the Sente, Koshikake and Gote Hayakuri, or but Bogin versus Hayakuri like this. So this kind of the options sometimes happens in the professional games. Thank you for watching this video. I have explained about the bishop exchange, but they are very basic information, and there are many patterns of the options. And but I think you could enjoy the professional games more, because there are many cases of the bishop exchange, and you could understand some differences of the each cases. Okay, thank you. See you next ramen. Bye bye.